guys, welcome to Shah's Lifestyle Vlogs. Guys, I literally just woke up. Actually, my daughter had to wake me up because today we are getting a new heating system, a new boiler put into our home, and yeah, so I have things to do. So I thought I'm going to use this as an opportunity for clean, repair and organise Wednesdays and show you guys as much as I can. I don't know what I can show you because there's going to be workers in here doing all sorts. But I thought I'll show you as much as I can, right? It's the booty crack of dawn. No one is here yet, so I'll show you what I've had to do so far and what's going on. Okay, so if you look outside the window, you should be able to see ladder and all the scaffolding, and that is to take out the flute. I don't know if you can see the flute, which is this pipe up here. That's called the flute apparently, and that's to take that down. They've had to put up scaffolding. And now the flute comes right the way through here, and then obviously into the system here, into the the boiler, which is here. But what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to take out this wall and this artificial wall here, because for some reason my boiler has been built into this makeshift space, this makeshift wall. So they're going to have to knock all of that out in order to take this out and remove it and place it with a new one. So I've had to move all my things. I've taken off everything from the window, all here. I need to wash these up and put these last little bits away before they get here. I've moved all my microwave, my toaster and everything from the surfaces, the work surfaces, so that it's nice and clear for them to have a workspace. I've also had to remove all of my cleaning products. Let me put the light on actually. Yeah, I've had to remove all my cleaning products in order for them to be able to have access to this meter box, gas box right here. So yeah, that's what's going on. And work will start today. I'm going to see if I can sneakily film a little bit, or if they go and have a break, because I can imagine this is going to be quite a long day. I'll show you something else they're going to do as well. The reason why I cleared over here is because behind this wall is this cupboard right here. This cupboard right here, which I'm going to remove. This is my son's washing. I'm going to have to remove all of that. And in this cupboard right here is the boiler. Don't know if you can see in there. The water heater right in here. They're going to remove that also. So this is the cupboard that I will then have a spare cupboard in here. By the way, my son has the smallest room in the place, and he's asked me, can he have that cupboard for him to be able to put some stuff in. So I will see. I might give him some space in there for that he can call his own. I'll see what I want to use it for first. I've had to put my kettle over here so we can have like a little coffee station. because I can imagine I won't be going in my kitchen for the most part of the day. And here is my kitchen. This is all for me to be able to make teas and coffees and whatnot. And then all here is where I've put all my cleaning products, my toaster, my microwave, and so on. So yeah, guys, work is going to start in about an hour, I think. An hour or two they'll be here. So it's a good thing that my daughter woke me up. So yeah, I hope you was able to see what I just shown you just now. As I said, I will come back and see if I can film a little bit of the process. If I can, I'll see you in a second. If not, you'll see what happens at the end, I guess. But yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Oh, is the tap meant to be on in there?
Okay. 5 minutes ago, and your contents come out from the car.
Hi guys, welcome back. It is hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours later. Look how dark it is outside. Right, the workers did make a mess of things, but this is the new combi system that we have. And as you see, all of this wall had to be cut out in order for this to be fitted. And so there's still, we're going to get all of that sorted out. But if you look here, guys, it's a very old-fashioned wallpaper that used to be here. I'm taking it, this wallpaper, it's got some peaches and apples and plates, and I think this is a little teapot sort of situation. If you look at it, it looks very 70s, 80s. Yeah, find that very, very interesting when you see an old wallpaper. So you can really tell that this has been fitted. This wall here was not obviously always there. But anyway, all of that needs to be dealt with. And as you can see, everything is now filthy. And yeah, let me see what's done under here. Nothing much done under here, but it's also quite filthy. And then under here, same thing, quite filthy. The good thing is they had to pull out my fridge, so I was able, well, they actually offered to sweep behind there for me, so that was a good thing. Yeah, so this is the, obviously, the manual. Yeah, so I need to give in here a good clean. In here is in need of a good clean. but obviously there's still a lot more work to do. And then in here, they have completely removed the boiler system. The boiler was in here, that's gone now. And in here, they need to fix these wires and this damaged piece of wall, and all of that is going to need a bit of cosmetic treatment. So, needless to say, we can't quite move all our bits and pieces straight back into the kitchen as of yet, because they obviously still have work to do in there, which I'm hoping will get done in the week. So I will keep you posted. Sorry, I'm sucking on a humbug on that. But that's the update so far. I'll see you guys on the next phase of things, I guess. Bye. Hi guys, so I am back and it's the next day. I decided I'm going to do a bit of cleaning now, because I do have the people coming in tomorrow to do a little bit more work as far as the boiler situation. But as you can see in the light of day, you know, everything's looking a little grubby. So I'm going to give everywhere a bit of a semi-deep clean. You know, I might clean out some of the cupboards. I probably won't bother with the fridge today, but some of the cupboards and obviously all of the surfaces needs a clean. My daughter was doing her little food prep, so she's done some cooking today and washed up, so they need to all be put away. And then I've brought the microwave and the toaster in here this morning because obviously this is still a functioning kitchen and, you know, everyone needs to eat. So I brought those two things in. The kettle is still in the hallway, but yeah, I brought a few things in. But anyway, I'm not going to start talking your ears off throughout because I've already wasted a lot of the day just doing barely anything. So I'm going to go ahead and start this cleaning, and I'm thinking I'm gonna start here and make my way around so that I will come to packing away these dishes in a while. Now, if I put you up here, you might be a little bit, I think you're fine here. Okay. Okay, I also have my phone here because I'm thinking I need something to keep me going, you know. So I thought I would just watch some YouTube in here, or listen rather to some YouTube favorites while I'm in here. Yeah. Or actually, I might actually just listen to some music. Yeah, I might just go ahead and listen to some music while I clean. Something like that, yeah. Oh, these are shorts. But anyway, I'm going to find some music to listen to and get started. Okay.
You say slow down. I don't like to move too fast. It drowns the truth with things that are not real, and I really want us to be real with love that lasts. In the past I messed up, gave too much. What is it with time? Why can't we and all the hurt we deal with, I wanna leave my cares behind. And now that time has passed, I see why we are lonely. Ooh, should've let me speed it up. You could've had more of me. And now that time has passed, I see why we were lonely. Should've let me speed it up. You could've had more of me. And now that time has passed, I see why we were lonely. Should've let me speed it up. You could've had more of me. She grew up with love everyone would expect. Had an army behind her, got it from the opposite sex. Friends told her she was beautiful, so she gathered up her confidence, decided to go out on her own. She met you at the peak of her confidence, but all you cared about was would she submit, drop everything and give her all to you. Well, what about what the girls want? What about self-destiny? Shouldn't even be an argument. Consider what's best for me. What about what the girls want? What about self-destiny? Shouldn't even be an argument. Consider what's best for me.
Right guys, it is a couple of hours later with a stop for a bit of a snack that my daughter treated us to in between. But I've managed to do a good portion of the kitchen. Not everything is done, but I've done quite a bit. So as you saw in the beginning, I did, you know, clean up as best as I could anyway, my cupboards, and I've done a bit of a tidy up down here. And these two cupboards here are still empty because there's still work going on. Technically, there's still work going on with this situation here. Like I keep saying, they're gonna, I don't know if they're gonna do another makeshift wall or what they're gonna do to fix this all up and make it look better, as well as the new cupboard here is meant to get a bit of a cosmetic clean up. So I haven't really touched, so I haven't really brought anything else back into the kitchen because of that. But yeah, I've done some deep cleaning. I've cleaned my windows. They did have to pull down my net a little bit, and they put it on a little bit, you know, with handprints, and muck was everywhere. So I had to just do a bit of a quick clean of the windows. I've left the manual and tiles and some screws and stuff that I found along the way. I've left that there for them because I don't know, obviously they might need those, I'm not sure. These things I've just washed up and put there for now. Yeah, because I random teacup and this was dirty, and I've put away all my pots and plates that was here. I've done a bit of a clean up inside here. I've cleaned my drawers even. I've actually taken lots of the straws out and put it in this random drawer because there was just too many straws. So I cleaned there, and we also did down here the pots cupboard. So that's as far as I got, guys. That's as far as I got. So we've done basically all this side of the kitchen. Now we just need to do just this last little section, but I don't know if you remember these. I've tried to use these a number of times to catch. I'll show you what they're for anyone that doesn't know. They're meant to be used like this to catch food or stop food from dropping down the sides of your cooker, and my daughter's absolutely hates them and the sight of them, but I need to move my cooker for the first time since I've had an electric cooker. I've had this cooker now for, I think, just over going on 2 years now, because I used this cooker for last Christmas. So this will be the second Christmas that I've had this cooker. And I've been very scared to move it because it's obviously plugged in and I can't move it too far away from the wall. But with all this digging around and plastering and everything, I do not want any unwanted friends, aka vermin, running around my kitchen. Hence why I'm doing a deep clean now. I should really do a deep clean when they're finished everything, but because of all of these open gaps and spaces, it's made me think, let me go ahead and do my deep clean in the kitchen now, and then I'll just need to do some surface cleaning when they've done what they've needed to do. So, coming back to my cooker situation, I really want to move this cooker, pull it out and sweep behind it. I dread to think what's under here. I really do. I'm hoping I don't see any unwanted friends either. But yeah, I'm very nervous to move the cooker. But it has to be done because there's a load of food and stuff to eat for our unwanted friends if they arrive, and I just don't want that. So I'm gonna put you guys over here Bring you down a bit. Hopefully you can see. I'm gonna see if I can have a look at the connections. See, I can't see how this is really connected. I don't know if right, I can see down there and it's looking really bad. I'm going to see if I can pull it out a bit further. As I said, this cooker has not been moved since it's been fitted in here, and yeah, it's really disgusting back here, by the way. Really, really disgusting. I'm gonna see if I can I'm not gonna try not to pull too much on this cord, but try and have a bit of access to here. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Right, now do you see how an unwanted friend would find this a very welcoming situation? Yes, so we're gonna clean all of this up, and yeah, let me bring you down a bit. Actually, I'm gonna do a before and after because I feel like I've got to really focus on this one. So this is the before. Okay, I'm gonna get it as good as I can, guys. Pray for me because it's probably not gonna be spectacular, but we're gonna try. Okay. Hi guys. Right, it's been a little while and I've had to put some muscle into cleaning behind this cooker. So what I did is I used this, which I always use of course, and I sprayed this on. No, first I gave it a quick wipe to take away, you know, as much of the food and so on before spraying this. Then I let this soak in. While that was soaking in, I went ahead and did my glass cupboard right here. And I did my work surface as well. Then it came the task of me cleaning my ovens. Well, I just done the surface, guys. I didn't do inside my grill and my oven because that's going to take too long, and you know, I've been here for hours as it is, and I think I'm going to do that as well as inside the fridge off camera. So I'm just doing this to get some headway before they come tomorrow and start messing things up all over again, so that at least I know that a lot of the grime and the dirt and the cupboards and everything like that has been taken care of, and I just have to do some very light clean up after they've gone. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Anyway, so let me show you how behind the cooker is looking right now. As I said, I done the surface of the cooker and all on the sides here, but this is what it's looking like behind it now. It's not exactly perfect, but it's so much better than it was. So much better than it was. Yeah. I had to really, let me show you from this side. I had to really reach down in there and squeeze myself through here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these out to use in future for the sides of my cookers, because to be fair, as much as my kids don't like using them, they're not the ones that has to deal with this. They don't go behind the cooker and do deep cleaning behind the cooker. I do. So if that's going to help me in the future, then that's what's going to happen. Okay guys, I also did my door. I've cleaned up my door and behind the door. So the only thing that's left really is this cupboard, this cupboard, this drawer and that cupboard, and my floor. That is it. Once that's done, I am completely done in here. I'm not going to bring in anything back in here because, as I said, there is still work to be done over there. So yeah, even tomorrow I'm going to have to take back out my my microwave and my toaster if they need it out of the way, if work is gonna be done tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, for now I'm going to continue on doing this drawer, this cupboard, mop the floors, put my cooker back in place, and then I will be done. I was meant to actually be washing my hair today, and that did not get done because I've been in this kitchen for hours. So yeah, I might still do that. I'm gonna see how I feel. Okay then, let me get on anyway and finish this kitchen, otherwise I'm gonna be here for the rest of the night. All right, bye. See you in a minute. I'll show you the end result. Right guys, I have finally finished doing my deep cleaning in the kitchen. The floor is done. The oven is back in place. I have put these things around the perimeter. No one's gonna like it, but hey, it is what it is. We've done the little medicine drawer. We've done this cupboard also with other emergency kits and whatever in there. Everything has been done. Everything is looking clean. And unfortunately, that is not the end of the video, because this is clean, repair and organize, and this needs a repair. So until they've filled this all in and also done what's needed to be done for this cupboard right here, until that all the cosmetics of that has been done, this is not the end. So I've just done what I can for now and got my deep cleaning out of the way, so that I'll only have surface cleaning left, and then to put back all the things that's in the living room back into the kitchen, and that will be that. So stay tuned. This is not the end of the video, it's just the end of the deep cleaning portion of the video. Anyway, I will see you when everything is done, I guess. I don't know when that's going to be or how many days from now it's going to take to complete or get completed, but I will see you when that's done. For me, it might be days, it might be weeks. For you, it will be a second. All right, see you soon. Hi guys, I'm back again. We are still in the kitchen situation. Now, as you last seen, I did a deep clean in the kitchen and I was waiting for some work to be done. And today, we've had some workers come and start carrying out some cosmetic work around the new boiler system. So this is what they've done so far. So yeah, they've done a little sort of artificial wall situation around the boiler here. It's looking pretty neat and tidy. So yeah, they've done that today. So obviously I need to wipe the surfaces again. They still need to do some tiling here, and they're going to come back anyway and paint this up and finish it off and so on. I have moved a few things back into the kitchen, but I've had to put them aside so that the workers can do what they do. I don't think anything has been done in the hallway passages yet. I don't think so. No, nothing's been done in the hallway cupboard just yet. It's still looking like it's looking, but yeah, that's the update anyway, and I will come back when there's more to update you on. Okay, so the kitchen renovations still on the way. Okay guys, see you soon. Am I on? Yes. Hi guys, and welcome back. I thought I will give you a little bit of a time stamp on where we are at in the kitchen renovation situation. Now, yeah, it's taking a bit of time. Let's say we started, I would say mid-October to late October, thereabouts. And yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but today is Thursday, the 19th of, no, the 13th, sorry, the 13th of November. And I'm afraid we still not got very far. Well, we got a bit done, but we haven't got very far in the old kitchen situation, let me say. Now, there's been work being done, but my builder was not well, so bless him, he couldn't come and finish off what he needed to do. And then we had a situation where we are currently, because of said new boiler, we are currently not getting any heating, and it is November, and yeah, that's a situation. But that's for a whole new company. My builder is here to just do the cosmetic side, the clean up, the tidy up, to make, you know, everything look nice and pristine again. And he has been coming, but the company that put the combo boiler in the first place is not quite responding so far to my repair on the heating system. And then we also have another major problem in the shower, in the bathroom, is the water pressure is now affected because we can no longer have a power shower. Sorry, that's my son in the background talking to his friends on the phone. Yeah, we cannot have our little power shower, so we're not allowed to have the pump on anymore. And with them removing the pump, we are now suffering as far as using the shower. Now, having a bath is different, but the shower pressure to wash hair, and you know, it's quite a lot of us with a lot of hair around here. Yeah, we're having some troubles with the pressure, the water pressure in the bathroom, so my builder is trying to sort that out. But in the meantime and in between time, this is how far he's gotten so far in just the clean up and the cosmetics of things. And yeah, so as you can see, this is the new combi, and my builder has put some new tiling down. Please disregard all the dishes. He came today and we couldn't go into the kitchen, and then when we did go in the kitchen we had dinner to cook and so on, and catch up on the piles of washing, so things are a little bit and also my you know, the guy that's coming, he's also going to give this whole kitchen a good makeover. As you can see, he's already started to paint. He's gonna paint the whole kitchen, which is fantastic and should be done, hopefully, fingers crossed, in time for Christmas. But this is what he's got so far. He's gonna come back and do another coat on here, and I think he's going to also paint the kitchen as well. So yeah, so all of this is here because obviously while he's been doing his work today, bless him, there's obviously a lot of dust and so on, so I've had to wash things up and so on, so there's a lot going on right here. But anyway, that is the update. As I said, it is the 13th of November. I wasn't going to pick up the camera, guys. I was going to just leave it till it's complete, but I thought, let me give you a quick update and show you what's done so far. And this is what's done so far. My cupboard is yet to be started because that's where all the water system is and the pipes, in order for him to sort out the water pressure. So can't really do much in the new cupboard just yet. So needless to say, I've not been able to give you a deep clean with me in the hallway either, and I am waiting to show you the deep clean in here. So yeah, that's the hold up, guys, and that's the update. All right, guys, I hope to update you soon, and I'll give you a timeline as to when the next phase. All right then, guys, bye. Right, guys, we're finally here. Can you believe it? It's taken a while, but this is the final results. As you can see, my builder guy has done a really good job on sorting this area out with the new boiler. The whole kitchen has been, actually, he painted he decided that he's going to paint the whole kitchen for me, which is really good. So everything looks nice and fresh and clean and tidy. And believe it or not, I've just finished scrubbing all the surfaces because they did have specks of paint, was basically literally everywhere, bless him. But we have managed to clean all that up. And I've also got my new kitchen floor mat, which I am loving. And we do have the new kitchen bin also. It's a little bit smaller than our old bin, but I like the fact that it's got this sort of lid. You can have it either or either. I like that, and it's side facing, so it's not sort of as in the way as the round bin was. It's a little bit more on the rectangle side. But yeah, there we go. This is it. This is the whole entire kitchen completed and finished and clean, and I am very happy with the outcome. Give you a quick overview. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed my little kitchen renovations. It took a while, but we got there in the end. Okay, I'll see you guys. Stay safe, be safe, and as always, peace. Peace, guys. Bye.